Hello, my wonderful students. I am Suzette Salter Housel, Mrs. H. Today we're going to read and write about a classic poem in English, The Road Less Traveled by Robert Frost. Today we're only going to go over the very first portion of that, because we're going to concentrate on reading it, understanding it, looking at analysis about it on our phones. I have some links prepared for you, as well as the text to read on a Google Doc. Okay? And then in pairs, let's discuss the analysis and talk about it. And then on that Google Sheet, I want you to choose one of the sentences, one of the lines from this poem, okay? And I want you to paraphrase it, okay? And then after everyone has done that, I would like for the students to take turns making a comment, making suggestions to each other on what you can do to improve or make a very positive comment for one another, okay? And do a little editing. Then we're going to talk about it in class. And at the end, I'm going to show you how. It'll be for homework. I want you to record your own analysis, your own paraphrasing, and post it online, okay? And the directions are on that Google Sheet, okay? You ready? So that's the objectives for today. And some of you might be thinking, poetry? Ooh, that's okay. Do some of you find it challenging to understand poetry in English? Let's work on that today. And we'll take it line by line so that it will be easy to understand. Okay? All right. So we've gone over our warm-up. We've gone over our objectives. Let's go over what we're going to need. Okay. You have a copy online on the Google Doc of the text from Robert Frost. I have also given you some links to different critics and analyzing this particular poem. And you need your phone and internet access on your phone. Okay? All right. Let's get started. I want to play a recording of it being read. And then I'm going to read it to you. And then I want you to read along with me. Okay? All right. Wonderful. So here we go.
Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler. Long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was more.
Okay, so we're going to leave off right there with taking the other road just as fair. Now, I want to read it to you. So watch me while I read it to you, or you can read along while I am reading it, okay? And then I want you to read it with me the second time. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler. Long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other, just as fair. Okay, are you ready to say it with me? Here we go. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other, just as fair. Okay, very good. Let's do it one more time together. Ready? 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other, just as fair.